Hi, this is Matt once again. We're back to another video, and this is a paid request from Devon. Thank you so much for that. For those interested in requesting any type of videos, whether it be a topic, reaction, commentary, review, re-review, thoughts, streams, commentaries, video game playthroughs for an hour, a full playthrough, tier list, ranking topic, whatever the case, feel free to send it. PayPal's usually the best way to do it. Do have a Cash App as well. Links are down below in the info box, and I'll get to it as soon as I can. For those that sent them, thank you. I really do appreciate it. I'm trying to get them out to people as soon as I can. But this is for the 2023 film It's a Wonderful Knife. Now, this film, when it came out, it bombed badly. It made not even $1 million in the US. It made 1.3 or so million worldwide. I think it made like 800,000 in the US. And we know slasher films can make money nowadays. Terrifier 3 did it. Thanksgiving, which I liked, that made money. But this did not, and I can see why. I mean, I don't think the gimmick was really that interesting, was really that intriguing for people, including me, so didn't really care to see it. And even nowadays, if people watch it, it's like, eh. I mean, some people may like it. I think Devon liked it, but I mean, the first third had a bit of promise, but then I just don't think it did much with its gimmick. And even then, I don't think the gimmick was intriguing enough to be worth it to make a movie out of it. And it goes these weird directions that you go, why? Trans? What the fuck? Which I'll get to that later. But it stars, I'm going to butcher her name, Jane Widdop as our lead. You have Joel McHale, who I liked in films like Deliver Us from Evil. He plays the dad. Justin Long plays this guy who's a CEO of Waters Industry. He is a co-partner of it with Joel McHale. And of course, Justin Long has been in Jeepers Creepers, Live Free or Die Hard, Barbarian, among other movies. Katharine Isabelle from Ginger Snaps, she's in the film as the aunt. And the plot of the film is around Christmas time. It's around Christmas time, not Trime. I don't know what the fuck Trime is. Christmas time. Justin Long really wants this land for this new shopping center. The only person holding out is William B. Davis from the X-Files. He was the cigarette smoking man. Everyone's going to this party. William B. Davis gets a knock on the door and someone kills him. Now, the outfit of the killer I like. I think it's a cool looking outfit. It's a white, sleek mask, kind of like one Cobra Commander would have or something, but more white. And then it's like a white robe, white outfit. Kind of looks like there was a wrestler back in the day called Mordecai. For the three people I remember him, because he didn't last long. But it was like this religious guy. This is like 90s, early mid-90s WWF. So Mordecai. Imagine that outfit, but he had like a white mask. And yeah, I like the outfit. There's like a snowman he built, and he explodes out of it and slices the throat to William B. Davis. Decent makeup effect. There's a few other people that get killed. One gets a big candy cane thing through their mouth from the backside of their head. One thing leads to another. The killer gets killed by our lead girl. It's a year later, and she, of course, obviously and understandably doesn't like the holidays because one of the people murdered was one of her dear friends, best friends. And the parents are the worst. I mean, Joe McHale and the mom, they give her this shitty pink outfit for a gift, but they give her brother a truck. They don't want to talk. In fact, they want to ignore the fact that she would obviously have trauma because A, one of her best friends died during that time, this time of the year. And B, she had to kill someone. She had to kill, granted, it was a murderer, but for some people, I mean, that'd be hard to deal with, killing anyone. That's definitely some bit of stuff to work out. And they do nothing. They do absolutely nothing to help out, and they just completely ignore that these are like the worst parents. I'm like, fuck these people. And then she goes to a party and her boyfriend's cheating on her. She meets this quirky girl named Bernie. She goes outside, there's an aurora, and she wishes this be better off if I was never born, this town. Be better off if I was never born. She doesn't say this town, but I'll be better off if I was never born. Because they don't listen to me. And I'm sitting there going, this is kind of weak. Like, this is kind of weak because, like, you think of It's a Wonderful Life, and there's a guy that really felt like he was worthless. He had a wife and a kid and the job, and he wanted to help these people, but he felt like he let them all down. And that was kind of the point of It's a Wonderful Life, is that he thought that he was going to let them down, and oh, these people believed in me, but I let them down, and oh, if they had not known me, their lives would be better. Again, that's kind of the purpose of the mindset of It's a Wonderful Life, and that's not the case here. It's just someone I don't want to say being emo, but just like, that's what it's just a very faulty foundation to start with, in my opinion, to worm a Wonderful Life aspect into this. And I don't think it works. I don't think it works that well. And then the lights go out of where she's at. They come back on. She realizes she's in an alternate version where she was never born. Thus, the killer wasn't killed. So the killer has killed more people. I think at this point, over 20. And I'm sitting there going, wait a minute. So there's a killer, a serial killer that's killed over 20 people who seems to work in this one town. And you're telling me that the FBI's not involved? Like, no one is called in the FBI. The feds. If there's a serial killer that's killing over 20 people, no, an FBI would be involved, especially in 2023 or 2 or 4, whenever the fuck this year takes place. That would be the case. I'm sorry, but that's never mentioned. The mom is now a whore. The dad's now a simp for Justin Long. Who, spoilers from here on out. Spoilers from here on out. Justin Long was the killer. Now Justin Long in this alternate is the mayor. There's more killings. Again, her brother, I guess, died during those initial killings. Her friend still died. Granted, you could also think, okay, if she wasn't born, then would Joe McHale still be in that business, and would he have been still co-partners working with Justin Long so much? And there could have been a lot more of a butterfly effect if one of your kids was never born. But they don't really go a whole lot into that. It's just, what if everything was the exact same except she didn't kill the killer? That's really what it is. If everything else was the same up to that point at the beginning of this movie, again, other than she was there to kill the killer, but like nothing else was changed, no other butterfly effect stuff was changed, okay. It's just her kind of being chased by the killer. Again, Justin is now the mayor. His brother is now the sheriff. And he wasn't the sheriff in the previous timeline. Meets up with that girl Bernie. She kind of eventually believes in her. And then it's kind of just these lousy chase sequences. Bernie thinks the lead girl's the killer, but the killer crashes in and chases after them. Then eventually she gets her aunt to believe in at least an aspect of her story. And then the killer comes in and kills the mom and stabs her. And the killer chases them. Then there's this bit in a movie theater. They get chased a bit more. And the aunt gets killed. But then there's another chase. And then the lead kills the killer. But this time it's her dad. Joel McHale's the killer. Because now Justin Long's character has this fucking ability to put people into a trance. So now he's put people in the town into a trance. Because I guess mayor's not enough. He wants more power to do what? I don't know. Does he want to rule the world? Does he want to be the president? Does he want to be the new Rock of Crock of shit in Hollywood? Does he want to start a band? Does he want to start a religion? Does he want to start a fire? What the hell does he want to start? What the hell is his purpose? What does he want to do? He puts people in the trance, but he's going around killing people too. So I guess he can't put those people in the trance. Well, he's killing the kids of the people who he got the land from. But why is he? I guess by killing them, they lose a bit of something, and then can put a hex trance on them. I don't fucking know. It's becoming like more convoluted and just more stupid. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? And Justin Long, I don't hate Justin Long. But here, like, he's playing like a very smarmy, very insincere guy. And, hey guys, how's it going? Oh, I'm doing well. How's it going? I'm the mayor. And I get what he's doing, but I just was more annoyed by it than anything. Same with the other girl, Bernie. Like, she's trying to be quirky and weird, but I just found her really irritating. And the finale I just thought was lame. It was just kind of the lead girl and Bernie coming across a town meeting outside. And they kind of tell the crowd what's going on. They kind of beat the fuck out of Justin Long, punch him a few times. Then eventually stab him. I mean, granted, it's Justin Long, so it wouldn't be much of a fight anyway. But, I mean, just very anticlimactic. So now she's able to go back on her wish and go back to her regular timeline. She sees the girl Bernie, and Bernie just happens to remember everything as well. And then they kiss, because now apparently they're a couple. Now apparently it's about lesbianism. Which really the only aspect you got was, okay, they're in a theater waiting for something, and one tries to put their hand on the other. So now it's a lesbian thing, or a bi thing, I don't know. I mean, I guess because the aunt, Katharine Isabelle, is a lesbian as well. They just threw that in there just because. And now the lead girl just became a lesbian. Which I didn't really think they were really developing like a relationship or that kind of thing. Like the way they talk with each other, the way they bond with each other. I didn't get that at all. That's why I thought the kiss kind of came out of left field. Like, I thought it was literally just about, oh, here's a person who's always called weirdo and always alone, and you hear that she was thinking of offing herself, but now for Bernie, this gives her something to do, a new lease in life. So you think, okay, it's just a friendship aspect, but then this romantic love thing came out of nowhere where they... Before she goes back, they kiss. Then when she wakes up and sees Bernie, she remembers, they hug and let's go hang out with each other. And flick the beans together. I don't know. I like the look of the killer. The kills aren't really that much to run home about. I mean, slit throat, the candy cane through the head to the mouth, someone gets stabbed. Then One just chopped to pieces, but that's mostly seen off screen. One just stabbed a bit. But I mean, nothing that unique or creative in terms of kills or weapons. Like I said, I didn't mind the outfit. It just, yeah, bringing in stuff like the whole putting a town on in a trance, and I'm like, where the fuck is this going? Where did this come from? It just seemed like out of fucking nowhere. And obviously, yes, if you killed a killer, then you wish you were never born, then, oh, well, damn, like, I didn't kill the killer. Like I said, it just wasn't that much of a hook. I mean, Happy Death Day had an interesting hook. What if you had Groundhog Day, but it's a slasher film? Freaky. What if it was Freaky Friday, but it was horror? You changed places with a killer. That's an interesting gimmick. And I like Freaky. And I like Happy Death Day. Happy Death Day 2 I thought was okay, not as good as the first. This, it tried to have another hook, and it wasn't that interesting to me. And it seems like for a lot of people, it was not that interesting to them to go see the fucking thing. And then again, just like a 5.7 IMDb, pretty low rating. And seems like other people were not that impressed with this as well. I don't think the lead girl did a bad job acting-wise, but I wouldn't say I really cared about her. I just don't think she did a bad acting job. I wouldn't say I really gave a whole lot of shit about her. And to compare to a lot of other, the films I named, you just go watch them instead of this. But I guess if you're dying for a new slasher film, feel free, but I don't know. This didn't do much for me. So, thanks for watching, take care, and we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.